Odysseus documentary by Vishnu Raghavan with narration. I really hope you enjoy the show. There are pictures, which will be later in the slides, are taken from sites. This is a picture of Odysseus. He was born around 1220 BCE. He fought in the Trojan War. I know the sea nymph saved Odysseus from a shipwreck. The shipwreck was caused by Poseidon, god of the sea. The Phaeacians, Odysseus feasts with Princess Nausicaa and the Phaeacians. The Phaeacians are people who welcomed him in to their palace. Demodocus, a musician, sings of the wooden horse in the Trojan War. Odysseus gets emotional and starts telling his story. Odysseus won the Trojan War with the wooden horse. But he ran into quite a few troubles along the way. The first one was his fleet ran in to an island with a bunch of cyclops living in them. Cyclops are huge man-eating monsters about 12 feet tall. This cyclops' name was Polyphemus. He began to imprison the men in the caves and started to eat Odysseus' men. Odysseus blinds Polyphemus with a tree trunk covered in goat poop and heated in fire. Odysseus lived with Circe, a sorcerer, for 1 year. Then he gets sent to the underworld. He meets Tiresias. Tiresias is a guy who lets the souls talk. After he leaves the underworld, he runs into a 6-headed, huge monster named Scylla. Odysseus managed to escape Scylla, but not without losing 6 of his men. Then he comes across an undersea monster named Charybdis. She sucks in huge whirlpools of food 3 times a day. Odysseus' ship was lucky to escape. Now, he visits the sun god Hyperion and runs into him. This is where all of his men die. There were many cows on the island, and the men were out of food. They swore an oath not to eat Hyperion's cows, but after 2 months of absolutely no food, they had to break the oath and eat the cows. Zeus, who gets mad at the men for breaking their oath, kills all of Odysseus' men since they broke the oath. Odysseus was really the only one who survived. Then Odysseus goes and meets a nymph. Her name is Calypso. Calypso falls in love with them, and before he knows it, he lives with her for 7 years. Odysseus builds a ship and leaves Calypso to get onto his true home, Ithaca. The Phaeacians sail Odysseus to Ithaca, home. Athena, the war god, disguises Odysseus as a beggar. Odysseus and his swineherd Eumaeus meet for dinner. Odysseus is disguised as a beggar. In the palace, Euryclea, the maid, cleans Odysseus' feet. Telemachus, son of Odysseus, meets his dad after 20 long years of not seeing his father. Penelope, wife of Odysseus, has suitors. The troubles aren't over, even though Odysseus has reached his home. Odysseus strings the bow in the contest. Whoever wins the contest gets Penelope as his wife. Penelope and Odysseus reunite. Odysseus meets his dad, Laertes, after 20 whole years of not seeing, hearing, or speaking to him. This is the script I used in my narration.